Hey YouTube people, this is Jesse, Crow Collector 01, here today for another Transformers review. Today I'm going to be doing the Transformers Prime Battlesuit Bumblebee. This is one of the vehicle sets from Transformers Prime. It's not, for anybody that's wondering, I was kind of under the impression that they would package this in a way that's kind of like similar to Optimus Maximus and the big kind of box. It's different packaging than the standard Cyberverse vehicles like Knockout and the Energon Driller, but it's not. It's actually in a package. It's packaged just like this in packaging, the same packaging as the Energon Driller and Star Hammer. So anybody that's looking for that, look for that kind of packaging because it is in the smaller packaging. And it comes packaged just like this. He does have a gun, which we'll get into in a minute. And you do get a Cyberverse Bumblebee, which I thought they really should have carried that over to the Optimus Maximus, because really you need an Optimus Prime figure to go with Optimus Maximus. So this set gets bonus points on that, just for the inclusion of the Bumblebee, which the Optimus Maximus didn't have. So we'll take a look at, we'll get this guy out of the way and we'll take a look at the Cyberverse Bumblebee that it comes with first. Here is the one, this is the Cyberverse Bumblebee that comes with the set, and here's your standard Cyberverse Bumblebee from the line. And they're basically the same, it's just you got a slightly different color yellow on the set version. And the paint apps are all present except this one's got 2 extra black pinstripes. The fronts are the same, and the undercarriages have the same amount of paint apps as well as the face. The only thing different is the shade of plastic, these 2 black lines, and the color of the paint apps. So we'll go ahead and move back into the battle suit here. And he's pretty cool. It comes packaged with the light up gimmick. It just lights up a green LED. It comes packaged, clipped into the gun like that, and pegged into the hand. That's how it actually comes packaged with Bumblebee in the chest, which is okay. Like I said, you can take the light and plug it into the gun, and that kind of gives it an extra handle. It goes in pretty secure, and the gun does shoot a missile like so. And for anybody that's wondering, when you get this in the package, I spent some time messing around with the Try Me feature on this, and the LED isn't bright enough to light all the way down to the cannon tip, so I was sitting there kind of pushing it thinking that it wasn't working, but it is. So when you get yours and you don't see it lighting up, that's just because the LED isn't bright enough. It's not necessarily that it isn't working. So we'll just plug that out. Throw that to the back for a minute. And we'll show off some of the things here. Some of the things this can do. Plug this. This can plug in right to the back just like so. And you can leave it there and you'll see it'll light up the front a little bit. And Bumblebee can interact with the set in a couple different ways. Nothing too spectacular. I'm just getting him transformed off camera. For some reason this version of Bumblebee is really tight. It's kind of hard to get everything unpegged. It's super tight on this one. Okay. And Bumblebee can pilot the mech suit. He just kind of sits in there. But I don't know if you can tell, he's kind of loose. He's really just standing in there. There's a couple different things you can do. You can maneuver the arms and kind of hold him in there a little more solidly. But what I actually did, and I would recommend this for anybody that actually picks this set up, is I took the once I pick it out of the floor, I took the plastic tray that came with Bumblebee and I just peg his legs together, put him back in this plastic tray, and then you can take the whole plastic tray and it just notches right into the center and holds him in there quite solidly. And I actually like the look of that quite a bit better. The bubble fits in there pretty well, actually. It does kind of give a light click into place, or however you would describe that. And I think that that works a lot better for display purposes. So if you get this set, I would recommend keeping this little card bubble just for display purposes. So we'll move on to the transformation. And transformation's pretty cool with this guy. First thing you want to do is just kind of unplug this, toss it over the front, and I'll show you why in a minute. Then you're going to want to take the arms, rotate the hands. And on this hand, the instructions aren't super clear on how you're supposed to rotate the hands. They only rotate outward like this, because there is a little plastic peg that would be right here that rotates in this slot underneath, and they only rotate outward, and then they kind of friction into place. But mine wasn't super clear, so I tried turning it the other way, and I snapped that little translucent peg clear off, which it doesn't hurt anything, it just spins freely now. But that's something to watch out for, because I'm super careful with my Transformers, and that didn't take hardly any pressure to snap that off. So that's something to watch out for. But we'll keep going with the transformation. Now we're going to get a bit of automorphing. When I pull this chest down, the arms extend, two guns flip up, and then you'll see these two here at the top, they also come up, and they're kind of blasters like. So we'll just take it, rotate it down, and you'll see. You see kind of how that works. It's just kind of, it's hard to actually do this on camera because it's pretty stiff. Just rotate it. Just rotate it back up. That's actually kind of hard to do because it is really a stiff mechanism to get working. But anyway, once you get it down, that's kind of what you're left with. And from a side view, you've got the cannons. The chest comes down as a platform. These extend outward, as well as the cannons flip forward. And then you've got these two black guns that kind of come up. So then once you do that, there's a big platform here on the back that you raise up that clicks into place, just like so. Then you come down to the feet, unpeg them, pull them straight up and back, and then you're going to do the same on this side. Unpeg them, fold them flat. And there you have the tank mode, and this is where you take the gun from the robot mode and fold this peg down, and this is going to peg into a spot right there on the chest. If I can get it in there better. There. And there you have Battlesuit Bumblebee in his vehicle mode, which all in all isn't bad. I really kind of like the look of it. It is pretty cool, and it transforms a hell of a lot more than the Optimus Maximus did, which is a plus. It actually rolls quite well to be a big battle station. Bumblebee can still pilot the gun from the inside. It's got two different pegs. Smaller pegs for Legion class and larger pegs for the Commander class. But Bumblebee can pilot the gun in there if you so choose, which I'm not going to bother with the time of plugging him in. And I did forget to mention that Bumblebee does come with a baby blue version of his twin blaster, which is pretty cool. It's pretty nice. And then you do have another option with the light up gimmick here. You can unplug it, and there is 2 slots right there notched out in the gun, and that's going to come under here. That way you can notch this on right under there, and it just friction plugs. It doesn't hold stable, and it won't light up the barrel just because the LED is so weak. Well, it's not really weak, it's just thick plastic right there. Really dense color of plastic. So we just plug it back up right there. And a nice little touch that I like that they added to the set itself is these little gaps right here. That way, if you don't want this entire cord hanging off, you can just kind of take it and wrap it around. And the instructions actually tell you to do it this way. You're supposed to be able to wrap it around, but the plastic tubing that they wrap the cord in is really kind of springy. But it does help just kind of get the cord out of the way, which is, I guess, essentially what it's meant to do. But all in all, I like this set. I think it's pretty cool. Aside from a couple problems, I would definitely, when you get yours, those hands only rotate out. Don't try to turn them the other way, or you'll snap the peg. Which it doesn't hinder anything, but the hands swing freely instead of just kind of plugging into place, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think it's pretty cool. I like it. It's in the standard packaging for the Cyberverse vehicles, like Knockout with the Energon Driller, and Starscream with the Wheeljack with the Star Hammer. So yeah, I would recommend this set. I like it quite a bit. So if you guys see it, I would pick it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching, and please like my Facebook fan page if you like my videos, and like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Jesse, Craig Collector 01, signing off.
A burden I never wanted, I'm getting close to over.